How you guys doing? I'm Andy with My Soldier Trades.
And I'm Sarah.
So basically today was, well, what is it? MYOV, right?
Yeah. MYOV. Yeah, MYOV came out with news. First, they announced that 88% one-year response rate in positive phase 3 Liberty extension study of once daily Reluglox combination therapy in women with uterine fibroids. Primary endpoint met. And then they came out with some crappy news.
Yeah, so basically, first I had that news.
Yeah.
I'm watching this thing. Looks like a pre-runner. The thing's starting to jump around like just, it's giving you all the signs and indications that, hey, I could really run. Mm-hmm. And then I got in there, I got some profit, I don't know, like twice or once?
Twice.
And then all of a sudden, you know, I'm in for my last trade, and boom, here comes earnings, which I don't believe it was actually supposed to have its earnings today.
Yeah, according to what I said,
Rumors
it was unconfirmed to be in 11 days from now.
Yeah, so anyways, I guess they wanted to maybe limit the hit from their, slight EPS. The whole thing's like not the greatest. The numbers, the financials, like I don't think any investor would be trading any of this garbage.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know what they're doing. They could be a great company, but as far as numbers go, they're not looking that great.
Right.
And I just figured I'm gonna take my loss and get out of here. I could have gotten my money back. You know, but I'm not focused on getting my money back. What I'm focused on is this thing has a lot of room to fall.
Yeah.
I mean, it looked like this thing could just die to $3. That's how bad, you know, that's how bad it was looking to me. I wouldn't be surprised if it continues down to $3 from here.
Right.
Although, you know, whatever the drug is, they got approved, and, you know, I don't know. Like, you know, there's so much in these biotechs that I really don't care. I just care, you know, what's coming up on the scanner, what's in play, and, you know, what is moving on volume, what is a potential pre-runner. I'm assessing my max risk on each one of these, and that's what I'm doing every day, day in, day out. You know, like I have so many investors and swing traders, they get in a conversation and they're like, so what are you watching, you know, these days? AMD's looking really interesting. What do you think about AMD on this moving average below it and the VWAPs here? And well, that's cool, but no, when it comes up on the scanner here, that's when I take, you know, real interest in it. I'm in and out of these things, guys. I'm looking for basically what I want, the things that are having the biggest battle, the biggest head-to-head. I want the bulls and the bears to just be battling it out at this price point, especially a consolidation area, and I want to you know, look for that to break. And oftentimes it will, and it'll be just pumping out 3 cents, 5 cents, and boom, back down. But a lot of times when you're looking at that big battle, you know, these are the ones that are going to run good. So I'm looking for the time and sales just really flipping through, and a lot these ones lately we've been getting are not that.
No, lately it's been really slow.
You know, you give me a real runner, you know, some real spiking on heavy volume situation, and I don't mean like spiking on heavy volume. I mean spiking on heavy volume.
Spiking on heavy volume, like over 1 million.
Yeah,
that's what I like. I don't like it below there, you know.
I like it when there's 1 million flipping through, you know, during that like 30 seconds, 10 seconds that I'm looking at it.
Right.
That's what I want to see.
Right.
But yeah, those numbers could be a little exaggerated, but depending on the trade. But yeah, anyways, what else did we trade? BIOC.
Yeah,
BIOC got in it. It gave me like the smallest amount of profit.
Yeah.
Took me back down and brought me back up to a little bit of profit. Basically, it was that negotiation, and I was saying no, I'm not willing to. I was being the stubborn trader and not taking my profit a couple times. And it's like, if you're offered profit twice and it's a very small amount, you should probably just take it because
because that small amount you're offered is probably going to turn into a big amount of loss.
Because we're talking about penny stocks. We're talking about stocks that don't carry dead weight. I don't care what anybody tells you. These things don't just carry dead weight. They try to shake you. Like these stocks, there are sophisticated traders involved in these things.
Yeah.
It's not that there's some like secret government agency or, you know, aliens trading behind the scenes or the master manipulative market maker. No, it could be any sophisticated traders.
But you know what I imagined when you said aliens? I imagined the from one of those movies where you open up their head and there's a little teeny tiny alien in it. Maybe that's what's really going on.
That's probably it. Honestly, I think that's it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Because they're smarter than us.
They're far smarter than us. I mean, obviously, because every time I trade it, the stock stops. It goes below my number, bops back to my number, It goes below my number, bops back to my number. It says, are you going to get out? And I say no, and it says, okay.
Yep.
Demon drop time.
Yeah.
And this happens day after day after day. I mean, if there's no momentum, you might as well just consider this abuse is going to be your way of life.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that somebody's actually out there breaking the rules, law, nefarious, like, you know, abusing you. I just mean that this is just what you're going to get in Pennyland if you're going to try to buy these cheap stocks, these low float stocks, and they don't have enough momentum.
Right.
Nobody's carrying you. Nobody's trying to just give you money. Nobody's giving money away.
Right.
And paper trading just does not tell you that.
Right. Yeah, because you don't know how bad it hurts if you're just paper trading and this is your real cash that you're losing here.
I mean, you know, just waiting for the right trades, sitting on your hands. That's one thing for me.
I think might be a problem for some people, is sitting on your hands and waiting. Maybe sometimes if you have that problem where you just have to trade and there's nothing to trade, turn it off and go somewhere.
All I know is there's so many times when I see this is spiking on heavy volume right here, and it's the only spike, and it's like, okay, I know what this is going to do. You know, it's going to do what it did last time. It's going to knock back down, like, for example, it spiked up to 720, and, you know, you could see that it spiked up to like 580 and pulled back, you know, to 520, and now it's the same thing. We're going back to 660 or whatever. Like, this is, and that's exactly what happens every time. That's what happened today.
Right, it did.
SNSI, like, I looked at that, it pulled against whoever traded it there, and then it went up again, you know, and then same thing, but this time it pulled back even harder, so I didn't even trade that one. I did,
TROV.
I'm not focused on getting my money back around here, but I did trade a couple that, well, there was TROV.
Yeah.
I took a small amount of profit in TROV.
Yeah, and then NK was the...
NK, I wouldn't be surprised if NK could break out. It was really trading like it could, but I just took my profit in the consolidation where it was at, and I moved on.
Yeah, I don't know, NK...
It looks like it's in the same little consolidation, huh?
Yeah, and I don't know, as far as I know, it didn't have any news that I know of, so I don't know why it's trading up, but maybe we'll find out in a couple days, because what I've noticed, sometimes you'll see stocks trade up sometimes, and then a couple days later they'll come out with some sort of news.
Yeah, and then when the news happens, it spikes really fast and crashes down.
Yeah, exactly. That's usually what I noticed happen, too, so...
Yeah, so basically catch these things before the news. Just sniff out where the smart money is.
Yeah. I really wish, you know, like, in that we could just go back in time and find out what the news is or whatever these people know and go to the future and trade it.
I think that's called insider trading. I don't want to do that.
I'm kidding. I know, but I mean, but when this kind of stuff happens, it makes me think somebody knows something. Why else is it going up? Because then the news comes out like 5 days later. Well, that seems like some insider trading there.
Something's going on. I mean, there's some coincidence as to why this thing's trading up just 3 days before news.
I want to keep an eye on this to see if it comes out with some sort of news. Because if it has earnings, I don't know when the earnings are because it wasn't posted for when it's going to be. So I don't know.
I guess we're getting into our conspiracy.
Oh yeah, maybe we probably shouldn't. Okay, yeah, that's for another video.
Yeah, we have conspiracy episode 1 out. Trading Conspiracies episode 1, and now we're getting right into that. We got aliens inside of the market makers' heads that are actually trading against us, and this.
Yeah. So and then you traded CNAT today, and that's it.
Yeah, CNAT. I could have taken profit a couple times, but it was just as soon as I got in the thing, it stopped moving.
Yeah, I told him that's what was going to happen anyway, and it did. It always does.
This is the thing. Momentum is your friend. Momentum is the friend. Like, if there's no momentum, it's like, well, I can wait for you. I can wait for you to get out. I can wait for you to get wore out. Well, I can wait for you to take a very tiny amount of profit versus what's going to happen here. I mean, these things are not just carrying dead weight.
No.
So this is probably the worst ever recap video because I just don't feel good today, guys. I have like a massive headache. And, I have a lot of stuff to do, a lot of work to do. Yeah, I mean, NK, CNAT, TROV gave me some money back. Like I said, I'm not focused on getting money back. I'm just, it did give me some of my loss back, which is nice, but it's never the goal. The goal is just to go on and trade better next time. And I have to learn my lessons about 1,000 times before I actually trade better next time. But hey, at least 1,000 and not 2,000.
Right.
Learn my lessons the hard way.
Yep.
So thanks for joining us.
Thank you. And check us out. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Hi, I'm Sarah with Mighty Soldiers Trades. We really appreciate your support. If you like that video, please like and subscribe. Thanks.